Time to crack open the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
We got the Bulldog standing by. We're going to hear from him, but first we go, it's bittersweet, one final time to the F1 desk for a wrap-up of the final race of this year's F1 season from Abu Dhabi. It's Taco Bob.
Straight from the desert out here, Abu Dhabi. We had one winner named Max Verstappen.
Won by almost 18 seconds. 19th win of the season.
That's how Max rolls.
That's an exciting sport.
What do you say, dog?
What is happening? Welcome back, gents. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving holiday. I certainly did, and so did the Orlando Magic. How about your Magic? They've won 7 in a row now. They blew out the Charlotte Hornets last night, 130-117. The Franz. Franz Wagner scores 30 points. Cole Anthony comes off the bench. He scored 30 points as well. By the way, the Franz shot 73% from the floor. Unbelievable. Paolo got in on the act as well. He scored 23 points. The Magic had 74 points inside the lane last night. They are playing well. They're playing great defense, and they're doing this without Wendell Carter Jr. and without Markelle Fultz. Their starting center and starting point guard. The Magic look really good right now, guys. I think we need to change our predictions about win totals because right now I think the Magic are number 2 in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, 12-5. Incredible.
I don't think we're allowed to change our picks, though. We have to stick with them.
Yeah, we're going to have to stick with those, and we will all eat. Let's hope we eat crow at the end of the season.
It's awesome.
Actually, I think I had, did I have 45, I think?
Let me dig it up.
That may be looking a little low right now.
All right, well, he looks for those. What about Orlando City? They come crashing to the ground.
Yeah, 2-0. They lose to Columbus at the Purple Palace on Saturday night. Sellout crowd, 25,000 plus there. And Orlando City, Rodrigo Schlegel, man, he got a red card late in the game, so that means they were down to 10 men in the extra time, and Columbus took advantage. They scored 2 goals after Schlegel went out, and that was it. So, yeah, Orlando City, greatest season in team history, but still disappointing. I still wonder what would have happened if they hadn't taken that 3-week-long break because Orlando City was hotter than any team in the league at that point. So, but
same thing. I was talking to a buddy, and he goes, "Oh, let's see what Orlando City did, what the Lions did." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" It was just such a deflate, you know.
Yeah. Now let's see what happens. Oscar Pereira, their coach, still has not signed a contract extension going into next season, nor has the GM Luis Muzzi. We had the owner Mark Wilf on our show last week. He said that he expects them to sign new contracts, but still. It's sort of unusual for a playoff team to have their coach and their GM not signed to a contract for next year. So we'll see what happens there.
All right, hey, Overreaction Football Monday. You want to start on the college or the pro side of things, dog?
Let's start with the pros. Here's my overreaction. I think the Jaguars and Dolphins could be on a collision course for the AFC Championship game. The Jaguars exacted some revenge yesterday on the Houston Texans, who had been red hot going into that game. Jags go on the road. They beat the Texans 24-21. It wasn't easy. Yeah, it wasn't easy. They only won when Matt Amendola's 58-yard field goal doinked off the crossbar with 34 seconds left as the Texans were trying to push it into overtime. Yeah. But the Jaguars win the game. Trevor Lawrence, 364 passing yards, a touchdown. Jaguars defense harassed C.J. Stroud all game long. So big win for the Jaguars. They're now 2 games clear of the Texans and the Indianapolis Colts in the AFC South. So it looks like they're going to win the division. Dolphins win on Black Friday. They just buried the Jets. The Bills lost last night or yesterday afternoon. So the Dolphins look like they're going to win their division as well.
How about the turf monster there at MetLife Stadium grabbing Jalen Phillips and ending his season? Non-contact. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that sucks. But, yeah. So Dolphins win, Jags win, Buccaneers, they did not win yesterday. Baker Mayfield hurts his ankle early but stays in the game. But the Buccaneers still lost the game. They're now 4-7, but they're 4-7, but they're still only one game behind the Saints and the Saints and the Falcons, I believe. One game behind them for the division lead. So I guess it's too early to panic if you're the Bucs, even though you're 4-7.
Unreal,
right?
Man.
Right. Other NFL action over the weekend. Let's see what we have. Jalen Hurts, man, is he a stud? He runs for he scored 2 touchdowns running. I think he had the winning touchdown as well in that quarterback draw. They beat the Bills 37-34. The Eagles have the best record in the league. Josh Allen played well. The Ravens are quietly creeping up. They have the best record in the AFC. They beat the Chargers yesterday. Steelers got a big win over the Bengals, who are done without Joe Burrow. And the Broncos, wow, 5 wins in a row. They beat the Browns yesterday 29-12. So those are your big NFL results. College football, UCF gets bowl eligible with a victory over Houston at the Bounce House on Saturday.
That put the nail in the coffin for Houston coach, or should I say former Houston coach Dana Holgorsen, now fired.
Yeah, he got fired after that game. Houston was, I think they finished 4-8 in the season. You know what I want to see now? I want to see UCF versus USF in the Gasparilla Bowl.
That'd be all right. That'd be cool.
Right?
I'd take it.
Absolutely. USF got bowl eligible as well on Saturday. So, yeah, I'd love to see that bowl matchup.
Pretty sweet for first, season in the Big 12, right?
And also for not having the Black Friday, rivalry game, we could still somewhat have it if that pans out. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I'd love to see it. Florida State, it was a shaky win, but they beat the Gators 24-15. It was a game throughout. The Gators actually had to lead 12-0 early in that game, but couldn't hold on. FSU's backup quarterback, Tate Rodemaker, he was replacing Jordan Travis. Pretty unimpressive. 12 of 25, 134 yards. I'm still worried that one of these one-loss SEC teams, if Alabama, which had a miracle finish on Saturday against Auburn, if Alabama somehow beats Georgia in the SEC championship game, you'd have 2 one-loss SEC teams, and I'm worried that one of those might jump over Florida State. Louisville didn't help matters either. No. Louisville loses to Kentucky on Saturday. Louisville now plays Florida State in the ACC championship game. It would have helped if Louisville had been, a top 10 ranked team going into that game.
How did that Auburn defender not just tackle him or push him out of bounds, pass interference, anything other than let him catch the GD ball?
Or why was there only one defender?
Right. How do you even let him get behind you in that situation? Just tackle him, man. Take the penalty.
That was a hell of a throw by Jalen Milroe.
No doubt.
That's why the
quarterback. Alabama, that was a miracle finish. Michigan, of course, beat Ohio State over the weekend. By the way, shame on Ohio State. They've lost 3 straight to Michigan. Michigan didn't even need their coach to beat Ohio State. Jim Harbaugh on the sideline again. So it looks like Michigan's going to make it into the college football playoff. The cheating Wolverines, they play a pathetic Iowa offense in the Big Ten championship game.
Back to that Ohio State game, I never find myself rooting for them, and I think that I was rooting for them a little bit to beat Michigan.
I was, and I hate Ohio State.
I know. I'm not an Ohio State fan. I was actually rooting for them.
I will never root for Ohio State ever. Suck it, Ohio State.
That's from the Hurricanes fan that can't let it go, everybody.
That's right.
Still fretting that phantom pass interference call.
You're damn straight. Damn straight, Bulldog.
That's about all the college football. Oh, your Miami Hurricanes, they beat Boston College. Was that on Black Friday? I think it was on Black Friday.
Did you see the snow game Saturday night?
I did not. I was at the Florida game.
Iowa State in K-State playing in just a driving snowstorm. It was fantastic.
It was cool.
Fantastic. Anyway. All right, plenty more to talk about on Overreaction Football Monday. You'll find Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, sports columnist for the Orlando Sentinel, and host of Open Mic on AM 740 and FM 96.9 The Game, doing his thing over there. If you want to bounce over and yell at the dog some, or you can just hear him bark like a grown man here to take us out of the sports page.
Oh,